Hey guys, so for today with the substitute, you are going to be creating a TinkerCAD house. So yesterday we did the TinkerCAD Sim Lab to kind of get you back in there to remember where all the things are at. Today we are just going to focus on a solid 3D design. So when you get to TinkerCAD, you'll find your create and then 3D design. You'll get a page like the one I'm on right now, and then you're going to decide what type of kind of dream house do you want to create. So just kind of a couple examples, and I would encourage you to go to Google and look up images, especially if you're trying to make a specific sort of house. So one of the nice ones to kind of start with would be if you wanted to do some sort of log cabin. It'd be pretty easy to build this kind of log by log in TinkerCAD using that duplicate button, and then adding in some holes for windows and doors. Maybe log cabin's not your style. Maybe you want to make like an old farmhouse. What's usually unique about a farmhouse is the roofing lines that you typically end up with, kind of a fun thing to create there. Maybe you don't know what sort of house you want to make. And I'm feeling this one might be kind of favorite. Maybe you want to make the Krusty Krab from SpongeBob. Totally okay as long as you are creating this from shapes. You can definitely have a lot of fun with this one. Maybe creating Barbie's dream house is more your style. Definitely would be kind of fun, unique, fun in colors as well. You also could make Ken's Mojo Dojo Casa if you wanted that version as well. Otherwise, like you could make LGMS, right? That'd be kind of a cool, unique sort of shaped building to create. Maybe house is not quite your style. Maybe you want to go with a football stadium. Maybe you want to create Lambeau Field or one of the others, or maybe baseball is more your thing, or hockey, whatever it is. You are creating some sort of building style. So the big thing that I want to emphasize when you're creating this is thinking about creating your walls and then floors. Okay. So if it's just a one story item, you'd create your walls, you'd have a floor down at the bottom. If it's two stories, you can make that first floor and then you can make a second floor and have that space in between. So just as a real quick example of what this kind of means, maybe I'm making my wall kind of look like this. Okay, and I can come around on the other side of the wall and I might have two stories for this building. So if I'm creating this first story, I can make this thin. You guys can also change your snap grid if that kind of makes things easier while you're grading. But maybe this is my first floor, and I'm going to bring it over, kind of line it up with my wall. And then if I have a second story, I can just control copy, and then I could kind of pull this one up to kind of make that second floor. So now you can kind of see where I'm at. So just kind of creating it that way. What's kind of fun about that is then if you later put a roof on, so let's say I decide to put a roof, which you would not make your roof look this way, but if I do put a roof on and I kind of pull that up to the top, I can always make that, I gotta move myself here, I can make that roof transparent so that I could still see any other details inside of the house. Okay. So you guys are pretty well experienced in TinkerCAD by this point. I encourage you to get creative, have a little bit of fun with this. There is an assignment in Google Classroom that you will take a screenshot of whatever you finish here in class and then put it into Classroom. So make sure you do that today before you leave. Even if you're not finished, it's just documentation of how much you got done during the day. So I hope you guys have fun with it. You should be working from your assigned seats. Have a good day with the substitute, and I will see you guys later.